Scott, a year has passed since we last spoke. It is wonderful to see you back at PPMA.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
So how's it all been going for you this year?
It's been really good. Tuesday was comfortable. Yesterday was absolutely manic. There were like 6 deep at a lot of the time, but people that we missed who could see that the account managers were busy had a wander around, then came back. It's been really good. I'm sounding a bit hoarse, actually, because I've talked so much.
I think that's a sign of a good show, isn't it?
I think so, without a doubt. And as ever, not just getting to meet the decision makers, but a lot of companies bringing their operators as well. And so we can speak to them about how they actually use the machines, and that intel is golden.
Fantastic. So, I mean, we haven't actually spoke about the company at all. Just having a little catch-up. We're at the Videojet stand, and I'm very excited because I think we've got some lasers coming up in just a minute.
We have. Lasers.
Before that, though, can you tell us a bit about Videojet? If anyone who perhaps doesn't know who you are, I know you're particularly well known, but can you break down the company for us?
Absolutely. So we're the world's biggest coding and marking company. We've been around in more or less one form or another since the 1960s. So we grew from a company called A.B. Dick, who invented a technology to print onto celluloid film so you could see it on the TV. And the first time anybody saw it was the moon landing of 1969. You can ask your granddad. And what happened was when Apollo 11 landed, we saw touchdown on the screen. That was created by what we now know as a Videojet printer. So we've got heritage like nobody else, and having that background, naturally, we've always designed, manufactured and sold the world's biggest selling small character inkjet, and that continues to this day. But not only that, we're not just an inkjet company, we have a whole portfolio of products, and we can code from your product straight through to your pallet. So whether it's a primary pack, a secondary pack, or a label, or a pallet label, Videojet does it all.
I mean, people know the name Videojet, but who knew that fact about the moon landing? Not a clue. So thank you for taking us through that.
No problem at all. We're unique there. We have 30 direct operations around the world and a footprint in around about 140 countries. So more or less in almost every country in the world you can access Videojet service and support.
Which I think speaks for itself, really, when it comes to the quality, both of the products, but also the customer service and the team behind the scenes. So let's talk about what you've got showcasing here today.
Absolutely. So we have our full range of continuous inkjet printer. The one that we're standing next to is a recent addition to the range. We call it the 1580C. The C stands for contrast, and what that means is it prints in yellow ink. So it's a soft pigment yellow ink, so if you have a dark substrate such as this beer bottle, then we'll put a yellow code onto it. Now, the great thing about this being a soft pigmented ink is it's visible, but it doesn't jump out at you. So you can imagine Williams Brothers have spent a lot of money coming up with a brand for Joker, and they want people to see that on a shelf and think, oh, I'll have that. They don't want to see a big ugly code jumping out. But it's there because it has to be there, and so that works very, very well, and we've found a whole new seam, if you like, of customers who previously were using hard pigment and encountering all the pain that goes with hard pigmented printers.
Lots of opinions on that, I should imagine.
Big style. I think there's a reason why the first 3 letters of pigment are pig. And if you don't show enough TLC, then it's going to come back to bite you. But this has been a huge success for us. The other big benefit about the entire Simplicity range, of which this is the mid-range one, is the lack of maintenance. It's limited to changing this service module once a year. That's it. Takes 6 minutes. Over and above that, nothing else to do. Makeup and ink come in sealed cartridges, so you can't put the wrong cartridge in because they have a chip on it. The fluids are sucked out under vacuum, so there's no waste and you use the whole lot and you can't spill it. So the days are gone where you could walk into a factory and without lifting your head above the horizon, you could tell where the inkjets lived because the floor was black. So that's been a big success. All of our printers are now born digital. They have built-in Wi-Fi, and we also have a cellular option. As you can see up here, if you ever wondered what happened to the aerials Nokia used to put on mobile phones in the 1990s, we're upcycling. So we have that option. You can hardwire them, you can use Wi-Fi, or you can use cellular, and that allows you to connect your Videojet products to our program called VRS, Videojet Remote Support. So when this product develops a fault, and let's be honest, it's a machine, it's going to develop a fault, then it all comes to the support network, and that's where we excel. So we've got 30 field service engineers covering the UK, more than any other company in this arena. And first and foremost, the machine will send you a message to your mobile phone. I'm reaching for my mobile phone, which isn't here, so you can imagine I'm the printer on line 6, come and see me. You go to it, if you can't fix it, you can call our tech support, and with your permission, they can dial in and diagnose the fault. 7 out of 10 faults that don't require a part can be fixed remotely, so you don't need an engineer coming to site to fix it. If it does need a part, the printer tells us which part, so when the field service engineer rocks up, he or she has the part, so you recover from downtime so much quicker.
It's so lovely to hear that, because I mean, you hear time and time again about people going, oh, these machines, they're going to last, maintenance, very little. But I think there's something that is really respectful and must be for your customers just so refreshing to hear, the fact that you've thought about the solutions to when these things go wrong, because they do.
Oh no, absolutely. We live in the real world, and we're very big on our responsibility to the customer and the transparency. It's a machine, like a car. Your car's going to break down at some point. Don't deny it, don't stick your head in the sand. I know that there are manufacturers, there's actually one here who claims that the machine's maintenance free, and it's absolutely not. So that customer's going to discover that a year, 18 months into the ownership, then they're going to be less than happy. It's much better just putting your cards on the table up front and saying, listen, it will develop a fault, but here's how we're going to help you resolve it.
Yeah, absolutely love that. It's so refreshing to hear. So,
yes,
we really should. Although I'm very excited about the lasers. We're going to come this way round, although we're going to interrupt this conversation. Sorry, everybody, but we're coming over to the lasers now.
We'll start here. So we have 3 different laser technologies. We have CO2, which we've always had, and fiber, which we've had for about the last 25 years now. They differ in so much they are different wavelengths on the light spectrum. CO2 is very close to UV. It's great for marking wood and paper and cardboard, and in this case, on slate.
Oh, brilliant.
We've actually marked a slate coaster. If you've got anybody in your life called Dan, then there's a gift for them. We can personalise them for you. So that's great, and that's very much a workhorse. Fibre is wonderful for coding metal, but there's always been an area in the market that has material substrates that are difficult to mark, such as monofilms, which you'll know a lot about right now because they're far more environmentally friendly and recyclable. They're also really difficult to get a code to stick to. And also HDPE, which is much beloved of the pharma industry. So now we have a solution. Ta-da!
Here it is.
I introduce the Videojet 7920 UV laser. So UV, by its very definition, means, again, where we had CO2 round about the infrared area on the spectrum. Then we have fibre, which is near to microwave. This fella is close to X-ray. So we've got 3 different areas, which means that we can mark lots of different substrates. Now, this is HDPE, notoriously difficult to mark with laser, but UV is its friend. HDPE has a lot of titanium dioxide in it, and it's that substance that reacts with the specific wavelength of the UV laser. So we get a crystal clear mark on that, which is absolutely permanent. But
just to prove?
There you are. Look.
Not a thing coming off on my hand. Never moves.
The other great thing is it's suitable for flexible film, and if we can imagine a packet of crisps. Now, if you use conventional laser on that, there's a chance you're going to puncture it and affect the porosity. You obviously don't want oxygen getting in. It doesn't happen with UV. So this initiates a colour change, and so the integrity of the material is retained.
Really important, especially with the amount of waste we're hearing about within the industry and people wanting to reduce it. What a great solution.
No, absolutely. And so what we've been doing is personalising coffee mugs for customers who've been coming by. So we use the UV laser to put their name on it, and they can take their very own Videojet coffee mug away with them.
Fantastic. I might have to steal one of them before we leave the stand today.
Every year. It would be remiss of us not to do just that. So we'll do one for the entire team. But if anybody wants to drop by, we'll tell you all about the UV laser, and we'll reward you with your very own Videojet coffee mug.
I can see the smiles from the team's face behind the camera here. They're like, yes, coffee cups, we need it for this afternoon.
Not a problem, but anybody's welcome to come and see us. We're on stand F20, and we're just loving it as we do every year.
Scott, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us again. And we're going to go get our coffee cups now, and we'll have another catch up again
Next
in
year.
12 months' time.
Absolutely. I look forward to it. Thank you very much. Thank you.